All right, Coach, we are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Brooklyn Barons.
I don't do all that. That's why I don't change no settings or none of that.
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13.
Oh, you know the damn PlayStation down there. That's the wrong cause.
It say on there PlayStation.
Don't nothing say PlayStation on it. It's a P. It don't say.
Yes, PlayStation.
It don't say PlayStation. It say PS.
Oh my God, you need to look at it. You need to look at it because that was it.
Miles Sanders first carry of the game. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Throwing now is Wentz. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Now Wentz. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Wentz. Completes it to Aguilar. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Shotgun now for Wentz.
Oh, he need jump.
It's J.J. Arcega-Whiteside. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
Come on, man.
They're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. It seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, and hey, you know, how you guys didn't come out of the gate. I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
I didn't offer mine.
You know, you were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
On 2nd and 9, Wentz. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. Working from the gun, Wentz. Dancing to his left.
Oh my God!
It's Isaiah Whiteside. And
Why the fuck they make my man defend the ball like that?
They're able to convert on.
That's a fucking superstar. Get the fuck out of here. I was right standing right there. What the fuck? I need another J, man. I'm a crackhead for real.
Here we go.
They'll run with Sanders. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders with touchdown number 7 on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Carry from Ronald Jones. Limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means the offense has to keep pace.
And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. We're still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. He's got this one complete to Garman. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards that time for number 19.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
They find some open field here. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 33 yards that time.
This is one of those plays that could go either way, but we've seen the influence of the college game now in the NFL, where we're seeing more and more of these plays run, and that one went for a big gain.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. From the red zone now, Brissett. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They go back to the ground with Jones. So they got 3-1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in what you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week. You must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. Like you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
Third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially open the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complementary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor. First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
81, 81.
Throwing his Wentz. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Now Wentz. Looking for Aguilar, and it's intercepted. Vernon Hargreaves with a pick. And put it on the board. It's 6, and touchdown. 3rd down, passing down. They throw the extra defensive back in there for a nickel package, and it worked out.
And it's not anything that you would think is just great strategy. It's just that when you have 5 defensive backs on the field with an obvious passing down, it's a lot tougher to complete a pass. And on that play, they completed it just to the wrong team, and it cost them 6 points.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9.
Shit!
Catch is made by Arcega-Whiteside. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A gain there of 21 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Recon, 132 fighter.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now Wentz.
I thought he said mix up the play call. That's the same shit the whole fucking game.
Takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag.
Whack-ass fucking throw.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Just flip the same play to the other side. Niggas is ass, man.
Now they'll throw it. Wentz. That is caught.
They actually let him catch that, and I'm standing right there. What the fuck?
1:58 left to play till we hit halftime.
I got my superstar safety right there. They not letting me pick the ball. He's catching this bullshit. Need something to drink. Could you give me something to drink? I need something to drink.
Some alcohol?
Not like some juice or something. Get some Kool-Aid in there, baby. Please.
Somewhere?
Kool-Aid. My mouth dry as shit.
Reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do
Thank you,
all
Bub.
season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando.
Damn.
He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the
That was,
business.
that was me. You put your shirt down. Why you always got your ass out?
I don't, man. That's why I didn't stand up and play fucking bowling.
Now Wentz will keep it. And he is not going to get in as the big body stop him at the 1. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
It's a motherfucking tea jug in the refrigerator. Put it in there. Like a little homemade tea jug. It's my cup. It's in the refrigerator.
It's a sneak. It's Wentz. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Carson Wentz. His 9th touchdown of the season. And once again, the Eagles are back out in front. Elliott on for the extra point. And that makes it 14-10. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
Remember, they get the kickoff to start the 2nd half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's
Come on, get off that weak ass
Gonna
shit.
get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard.
Get out of bounds.
Gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half.
Thank you, baby.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Yard line.
That was gay as fuck.
Maybe they should have kept it together.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. To throw, Brissett.
I hit the wrong damn button.
And that will be incomplete.
My fault, y'all. Hit that. That was on me. My bad.
To 13 seconds. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. Airing this one out for Evans. Incomplete. He had his hands on it, but couldn't pick it.
That's good. He throw ugly as shit. That was a fly route. He a fucking X Factor.
So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. This from 54 yards away. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. So a very tight first half. We had to break in a 1-point game. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first
Come
half.
on, Howard!
And more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Now this one is tight end out on the right side. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there and a first down.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense in every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. He completes it to Evans.
Hey, man, he an X-Factor. This nigga's for the break off that shit be gone.
4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Okay, so now the question, how did he get that wide open?
Well, we both know that he shouldn't, because from the time they handed out scouting reports before this game, he was circled, starred, everything. Find him, cover him. But sometimes you can scheme a guy open. You put the receivers in a bunch. Maybe you move some motion. Maybe you put him on the backside.
And nothing but daylight ahead. And touchdown. Ronald Jones, touchdown number 15 of the year. And his guys have once again taken the lead. Well, they were just hoping that run would pick up the first. They got the whole enchilada.
And I'm so used to teams on third down, doesn't matter how far they need for a first down, throwing the ball. Instead, they run it, and as you said, pick up the first down.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Why the hell I call that on the goal line? That was dumb.
Really good coverage, just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, we try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Wentz on the give to Sanders, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Fletcher Cox.
I'm trying to give it to the running back. I never gonna give it to the running back.
Folks, that's just a half sack shy now of Michael Strahan's record of 22.5 set in 2001. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Brissett sets to throw it. He finds his target. It's Evans. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. First down, Brissett. And this is caught by Evans. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Out of the gun, Brissett. And it's caught. Touchdown. O.J. Howard, his 4th touchdown on the year. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. And it was a tight window. He knew he had to rocket that thing in there. He got it done.
And when you're able to complete one like that, your confidence has to just go sky high. You just mentioned it. Tight window, zings it in there despite excellent coverage. Result, touchdown.
Who's playing, Boo?
I'm playing commuter.
Huh?
Commuter.
I was struggling at first. I'm all right now.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go,
Go eat.
Be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still on that tackle. See.
Get in front of that ball.
This one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down.
They really love to get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way. Work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover him? Corner, safety, linebacker? He's got a way to beat all of those positions.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Wentz going to throw.
Oh, let me get that. Let me get that.
He could go on through the contact.
I need all that.
We have not seen a whole lot of wide open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there. Forcing incompletions. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long. And they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Wentz to throw. They'll set up the screen to Howard. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Wentz again. And that is incomplete.
My young nigga got straps. My young nigga got straps.
Their punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Before they can get the punt away whistles, as we come to the end of the third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. That burst good for 20 and a first down. Charles, you said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
On 1st and 10, Brissett. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
That was the wrong play.
Defensive end gets in there that time. They were in a 4-3. What's the responsibility of the ends versus the tackles there, Charles?
That's me. I ran right into this shit.
When you talk about the ends, they're your pass rushers. They're the guys that you turn loose to try and get to the guy who's going to throw the football. The tackles, usually more of the run-stuffing variety. But the way this game is advanced, you're running a little bit of everything out of all of your guys. But let's just go ahead and break it down and make it simple. The guy who's a right defensive end versus a right-handed quarterback, that's the blind side. He's going after the quarterback. He's going to put him on the ground.
The offense on third down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 14.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. I'm on.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw.
Throw the fucking ball.
Escape, and he goes down. Fletcher Cox picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
He's the NFL sack leader coming into the game, and now that's 2 more that he's added to his total.
He wants some separation from spot 1 and 2 in that sack category. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20.
Let's go.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist.
What the fuck are you doing?
All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some
This
voice.
nigga dove to bet the ball away.
Does that guy get on the field?
Pick that shit off.
Punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault, but hey, listen, there's there got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
They all ready? Oh, it's in your hand.
From the gun with
Go to the bathroom.
Huh?
I have to go to the bathroom first.
He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jordan Howard, an 80-yard touchdown, as his guys are back within a single score. So that's a really big play here in the 4th quarter, and don't look now, they're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just 1 score. Elliott Good with a PAT. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here.
Come on!
It does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first down. And the goal? End the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
4th quarter, you've got the lead. You have to stay in bounds and run that clock. Coaches, that'll drive them crazy.
Sacrifice a yard or 2 if you have to. Just go down, inbounds, keep that clock going. It's almost like he was caring more about his fantasy stats than it was about winning the game. That has to drive a coach crazy.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
Mike 55. Check 55. Mike.
Now to Sam. He's got Evans. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way, it worked out.
It doesn't matter whether they scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Check 52.
They'll run on first down. It's Jones. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. The Pro Bowler Fletcher Cox there to get him down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Again, it's Jones.
Fuck you, man. Block, bitch.
Quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
You Eagles, man?
What?
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Brissett. Over the middle to Evans. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. A nice burst there as they'll get about 7 that time on the first down run. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to line them down. They'll go again to Jones. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Call it a gain of 11 yards, and that should just about do it. First down. It's Jones. The corner, Ronald Darby, comes up to get him. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. Brissett. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt-away-the-game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run-pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
So we had action to the very end of the...
Take it back.
Right there, you get your thing. I told you I kicked it off. I told you I was kicking it off. I came off right on time. What? You was disrespecting like that? I trained too.
This ain't bowling, huh?
I trained too, nigga. Yeah. Look, nigga, see, I'm going to kill the five.
Everybody cussing the fool out. He's rushing the league. The Super Bowl just been played, and everybody you need at least a day. So everybody can join, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But like this nigga rushing everything and trying to do it their life. Everybody can do it. I'm trying to at least make sure I keep my man. Like this shit, rushing, rushing shit. Everybody sitting on the video all day.
Nobody out here, dog.
Was that right? I bought you after. I thought I gave you all that shit. Zoo! Hi, boo. Hello, man.
Don't touch me, motherfucker.
Don't touch me.
Ain't that what I said?
Yeah, I got the ball, baby.
Can I get the plate? Huh?
Yeah.
You gonna sit in the dock? No.
Let's start playing my game again. Babe got a brand new system and shit. It don't make noise and shit. Hopefully a motherfucker don't break down.
She gonna get real tonight.
What? Further leads?
Yeah, cause this nigga trying to like rush everything in one night, and I need. I probably just quit the job for real. As I told them, I'm trying to cut back on a couple of them doors anyway, so I want to start working. I just joined so many because I be so bored every day, you know what I'm saying? Baby, the PlayStation quiet as shit. Thanks to Bay, always come over here changing shit. Man, mad as shit, they're gonna be loud as shit. Turn it off, Taylor.
Nuts.
Okay, I'm glad we got all that sorted out.
What the hell? Come for this game.
You know that they're fired up to play this game on Christmas Day.
This game.
It's coming off the building on Christmas.
And this game. It's more than basketball. It's an all-day Christmas.
How the fuck are you gonna do that?
Tune in to see 5 magical matchups starting at noon Christmas Day on ESPN and ABC. Ball for all.
ESPN's Monday Night Football brought to you by Verizon. This is 5G built right from the network more people rely on. The ruling of a fumble stands. It is Giants' ball, which, by the way, it would have been no matter which way this went, either the turnover on downs or the fumble recovery. So now a short field for the Giants' offense. They've only had 7 drives that have started in opponent's territory this year. Play action for Eli, setting up the screen to Saquon Barkley, and Barkley has to wrestle his way against Nathan Gary just to get back to the line of scrimmage. The Eagles' defense is without Derek Barnett up front tonight, folks.
And Barnett arguably had the best game of his career against the Dolphins. He's not going to be there, but this defense is all about the...
Took it from your abdomen and back here, okay? So you were able to then gain more weight for a second one, but this time you not only gained a bit here, you gained it in other areas.
Everywhere, yeah.
That's called redistribution. This is how it works. Have a seat, I want to tell you something. And this is really important and really is true. So there are basically 2 types of fat. There's the body fat, and then there's visceral fat. Visceral fat is the fat that's around your organs and your heart. The problem is your visceral fat compartment is now your primary fat area. Meaning, if you gain weight, it goes right to the dangerous fat stores around your body organs.
How do I get rid of that fat now, then?
Diet. The bottom line for Amy is that in order to do another butt lift, she needs to gain more fat. But because of the redistribution of fat, she's putting her health at risk. She should focus on losing weight and not gaining weight.
And by the way, with visceral fat, besides what he told you, what it does, it shoots up your cholesterol and makes you close to getting diabetes, type 2.
Really?
Yeah, elevated cholesterol can block the arteries that supply your heart with blood and give you a heart attack. You don't want your body to write a check that your heart can't handle. Isn't that expression, you know? So...
Makes sense. Someone who's had it makes sense.
Oh, shut up. You're such a
Wanker.
Such a wanker you are.
This is a big shock to me. It's a wake-up call. What's the point of looking beautiful if you're dead? No one wants to look at me in a coffin. You've actually made sense, and no one has done that yet.
So you're not going to get it done?
No, I'm not going to get it done. You're bloody good.
By the way,
I've been trying for ages to talk around this.
Yes.
Oh,
I'm so happy about
you actually
that.
talking around. Oh, God, I'm going to have to work out at Marissa now, aren't I?
Great pleasure meeting you. Really a pleasure. Thank you.
Have fun where you're going.
Thank you very much.
Pleasure. Thank you.
Jess, how are you?
I'm nervous.
You're nervous?
I don't know why. I've had how many surgeries and all of a sudden.
I kind of realized like this is the last day I'm going to have these huge encapsulated implants. We'll have to see what I end up doing with the extra $20 a month that I won't be spending on boob glue.
We've talked about the idea of whether you're going to have breast implants put back in or not. What to do. What to do. For Jessica's surgery today, I will make incisions below her areolas and remove her old implants. I will then assess the pockets to determine whether or not I'll be giving Jessica new breast implants. I will then perform a capsulotomy by releasing scar tissue in the upper portion of the right breast. Finally, I'll perform a breast lift on both sides, hopefully achieving a symmetrical result. The first thing we have to do is open up this right breast. What the hell? What is that? Look at this. If there was ever a biofilm A biofilm is supposed to be something you can only see microscopically, but this is a very thick film of slimy material. Never seen this before. Look at this thick slime everywhere. Jesse has what I would call a macroscopic bacterial biofilm or slime. Most biofilms are microscopic. You actually can't see them with the naked eye. Hers is so significant that it's created a large enough volume that you can actually see it, touch it, feel it, and remove it. And it's real disgusting.
Ugh.
Ew.
Stand back. Oh.
Jesus.
Let's look at the inside of the pocket and see what's going on. Oh my God, look at that. Very, very inflamed,
Angry.
irritated looking capsule. Now that we've determined she's really not a candidate for an implant, let's figure out how good a candidate she is for just a lift alone. Let's staple her up and see what it's going to look like. The extraordinary challenge today with Jessie's breast is the fact that her right breast is high and tight. The left breast, unfortunately, is low and loose. I have to find a way to make them even, and really the only way to do that is to try to raise the left breast crease and move the breast tissue from the sides and displace it into the upper pole to match the upper pole fullness on the right, if I can. Oh, that so works.
Looks so good.
Look at that. The size is pretty similar. She does not need implants.
I totally
These are
agree.
Small D, full C. I like it, I like it, I like it, I like it, I like it.
So his tip is starting to get a little purple. I just hope that skin doesn't die.
I need to remove all her dressings, make sure all the tissue is alive, and hope that the symmetry that I saw on the table still is intact. It looked black.
5 feet away and you're talking about me to my girlfriend.
I don't know what the future holds, but no one ever truly retires from the WWE.
Total Divas, the 2-part season finale continues Tuesday at 10, and catch up anytime.
Yes, baby, take the bow. My heart is going oops, 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 right now. Oops. Oops, dude.
Not much. How about you?
Are you answering my text in person?
I am, yeah.
LOL, come on in.
This is tech that helps you be there. The Nissan Altima, now offering the most tech-advanced engine in its class.
I've never felt so good. I've never felt so strong. Nothing can stop us now.
Daisy, Mark Jacobs.
They're spies. It's about to get messy. In disguise. I got this. That was tight.
Did anyone else see a pigeon?
Spies in disguise. Rated PG.
Gucci Blue, the fragrance for her. Famous is feeling the joy pile up with buy one, get one half off.
We're gonna need Grandpa!
No time to wash your hair? Batiste Dry Shampoo to the rescue. Simply spray, massage, and brush for gorgeous looking, refreshed hair in an instant. So you can nail your morning routine. Batiste Dry Shampoo. Yes, you can.
When a bad cold puts the fun on hold, get the power of the Swiss mountains. Ricola Cool Relief packs 3 times the natural menthol, giving you our most powerful relief yet.
Nivea Essentially Enriched Body Lotion with Nourishing Serum deeply nourishes skin for a softness like never before. Because soft can be powerful, just like you. Nivea.
Nick Bolton here with the latest from Bell & Howell. We call them tack glasses.
Inspired by the sunglasses worn by our heroes in uniform, TAC glasses block blinding glare so well, invisible objects suddenly become visible. Enhanced colors to give you vision as sharp as an eagle's and survive even the harshest conditions.
Act now to get your TAC glasses for just $19.99, and we'll even ship it to you free. So don't delay. Order yours today.
I sent out application after application, but nobody hired me. They hear my son say, "Are we going to Daddy's house?" Son, Daddy don't have a house.
It's hard to explain the anxiety when you're leaving the service. When Comcast called, it was like seeing a lighthouse. It gave me hope. And that opportunity to take some veteran who needs help, you just can't replace that.
That was the call that changed my life.
Whoa, look at that.
Bosch is brand new. Tonight, only on E!
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Doing good, how are you?
Good, good. I'm checking in.
Please have a seat and we'll be right with you shortly.
Thanks. If Dr. Nassif was able to fix my nose, I'll probably have it insured, like celebrities have their behinds insured or something, because this nose has cost a lot of money. At this point, I'm just gonna walk with a bodyguard or something. Hi, Dr. Nassif, how are you?
How are you?
I'm good.
Are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
The goal today is to try to improve Sammy's breathing and hopefully give him a normal looking nose. There's a chance that we can get a buttonhole, which is a cut or hole in the skin, or two, a risk of necrosis where the skin can actually die. So that's what I'm a little bit anxious about. Today for Sammy's surgery, my team and I will harvest rib from the chest, fascia from the scalp, and composite grafts from the ears. I'll then open up the nose and chisel away the bone from the skull that is making Sammy's nose so hard. Next, we'll use the grafts we built from the harvested rib to insert alar batten grafts and articulated rim grafts to open his airway. Fascia and cartilage to make a diced cartilage fascia graft to build up his bridge, and a septal extension graft to augment his columella. Okay, got it down. That's a nice sized piece of tissue though. So fascia harvested, gonna start on the composite grafts while you work on the rib. All right, okay, good. It looks like we have some cartilage there, so that's good news.
We have the rib cutting out.
Yeah, I'm trying to inject in between the skin and whatever. I'm trying to create a plane. No way. The needle is bending. I've never seen anything like this. I can't even get the needle in the skin. It's like hitting a rock. Now I'm just nervous. Starting at the nose. Woo! If I can't elevate the skin, I can't do a rhinoplasty. And if that's the case, I can't help him. I don't know. I'm a little bit worried that I'm not going to lift up the skin. Actually, not a little worried. I'm a lot worried. Going into this, I thought I had a great plan. Now I know that this is a real nightmare.
So try this.
Damn.
There you go.
I'm trying to elevate Sammy's skin from whatever it is. Whether it's an implant, cartilage, bone, I don't know yet. What more we put something inside the nose like this? Mother of God, when it's in there. Mother of pearl. Come on. All right, part one. Elevation of the skin off this block or wherever the hell it is complete. Now part two is going to try to be removing some of this foreign, whatever the hell it is. I finally lift up the skin, and Sammy's previous surgeon reconstructed with ear cartilage, calcified rib, and also a lot of cranial bone graft. Is that common? No. Go, 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 go. Harder. I feel like I have a jackhammer in my hand trying to break down cement. It took some work, but we were finally able to remove everything from Sammy's nose. Now it's time for reconstruction. Okay, the diced cartilage fascia is going in. Let's see if it's big enough. Well, this feels good. So we're chopping up some of this cartilage that we took from Sammy's nose previously. to try to augment his columella. Get his columella to stick out a little bit. Give me a right now. Okay, that should be good. So his tip, you know, is starting to get a little purple. I just hope that skin doesn't die, that's all. Right now, I'm cautiously optimistic, but it's definitely something that we need to keep our eye on. I can't believe I lifted off that skin, off that bone. Hello.
Hi, guys.
How are you?
I'm excited to hear what happened. I want to know everything.
It was very clear instantly that you were not a candidate for implants.
Okay.
So that kind of made the decision
for us
a lot easier. Now that we're 24 hours out from Jessie's surgery, I need to remove all her dressings, make sure all the tissue is alive, particularly the nipple and areolar area, and hope that the symmetry that I saw on the table still is intact. Honestly, I'm really optimistic. Oh, that was scary, wasn't it?
Were you thinking it was
No, because you had a little blood clot over this, and it looked black. Okay, the nipple's nice and alive.
way better?
You know, without implants, that's remarkable.
I have a sense of relief now that I don't have implants, but I'm actually pretty content now to have beautiful smaller boobs and never have to worry about the maintenance or any other issues again that come with implants.
Implants are out. The chance that you can encapsulate is zero.
I'm relieved.
Right?
I really am.
All right.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Congratulations.
Thank you.
How are you, Dr. Nasser?
Well, I think really the question is, how you doing?
Great.
I was very fearful that your whole tip would die. Luckily, it didn't.
The only thing was where these guys, they had a all-you-can-eat buffet.
Oh, you had four?
Four. I was a bit freaked out at first, and then they started eating the blood. It's for circulation, and apparently they secrete some kind of enzyme. So it was quite freaky.
I'm going to take them out. Is that okay?
Sure.
Take a nose. Head back. Okay. And there's one area that I'm worried about. Around the incision, there's about a 3 millimeter area that is dark. And that 3 millimeter area of darkness is most likely a partial breakdown of the tissue. I want you to keep ointment.
Okay.
You know, any antibiotic ointment, whatever, just keep that moist.
Gotcha.
I'm worried about Sammy's columella. There's a lot of blood that's stuck to the columella, so I can't tell what's going on underneath the skin. That columella skin can die. But let's see how he heals.
Of what I see my old nose, really. I'm eternally grateful. Thank you from the bottom of my heart, really. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Great pleasure.
Thank you.
Today I feel rejuvenated. I feel freed of the prison I was in.
Max! No! Max! Max! Max!
Dogs don't know what's good for them. Luckily, you do. Greenie's Dental Treats.
Gucci Bloom. The fragrance for her.
Was there a sale on yarn?
Hell no. Rakuten gave me cash back on everything. I got cash back on this tablet and this purse. I made this for my cruise to Mexico, which I got cash back on.
Rack up holiday cash back for all your gifting with Rakuten.
We ordered 10,000 units.
That sounds good.
Pretty cool, huh? You're speaking to Mom in Japanese and Mom hears them in English.
Can you understand me?
Yes, I can understand you.
Okay, I have a lot of questions. How do you guys fly? What does Santa do in the summer? Is Mrs. Claus a good cook? Do you guys get presents? Can you roller skate or ice skate?
No time to wash your hair? Batiste Dry Shampoo to the rescue. Simply spray, massage, and brush for gorgeous-looking, refreshed hair in an instant, so you can nail your morning routine. Batiste Dry Shampoo. Yes, you can.
This winter, you have the power to heal. Because your purchase of Vaseline Intensive Care Lotion supports the Vaseline Healing Project. Join us to help millions in crisis heal their skin.
J'adore. And I'm dressed in Dior. J'adore. Dior.
You are the one light of my life. I love you so.
Please be my wife.
Save on a gift that says it all.
Only a shepherd.
Hyaluronic acid. There's a reason one serum is sold every minute. Revitalift Hyaluronic Acid Serum with our highest concentration of hyaluronic acid visibly replumps skin and reduces wrinkles. Revitalift Hyaluronic Acid Serum from L'Oreal.
The holidays are here, and we want to keep you connected to those you love with the new iPhone 11. Hurry into T-Mobile today to get up to 4 iPhone 11s on us. Only at T-Mobile.
It's like 90 cigarettes did at one time. It's not yeah, you see what I'm talking
Maybe I'm just figuring out who my real friends are.
Stop fucking shut up.
That was my cookie. Shut up.
I know.
Once my mind gets on something, that's what's happening.
Like everybody, all of us playing, all three of them got a cigarette. Like they can't share a cigarette. Then on top of it, everybody else got a cigarette. Every time somebody talks, they got to yell. Like,
looking back on this whole entire journey, it's been a whirlwind. I have gone through Benby thinking that my boobs would be amazing and perfect and didn't even think about having issues, but in the end, I ended up with nothing but problems.
How's Jessie been since the surgery's been done? She's been good. Been good and good. Been able to do more things with the kids. Yeah, that's good. It'd be good to see her.
I haven't really cruised the classics at a car show in a few years. You know, I was kind of in a rut, but today I feel rejuvenated. I feel free of the prison I was in for the last 9 years. I'm not self-conscious about my breasts anymore. And it's just a relief. I'm comfortable in front of my husband, and I'm just comfortable in general. And it's a great feeling.
I'm really excited for you guys to see her. It's like a new and improved Jessie. Hey!
That's her! Yes! About time!
Look who's here, Carlos.
You look so beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
I think that Dr. Rowe and Dr. Nassif are good at doing surgery, so they should keep doing that for their career.
Watching Jessie come out of that beautiful green car reminds me of why I fell in love with her. And be able to see that again really put a smile on my face. I can see the self-confidence boost in her, and she looked absolutely amazing.
I can actually wear something without a bra off the shoulder. Oh my gosh.
Before my surgery, my breasts looked like they needed to be in a body shop. My left breast was droopy and deflated, while my right breast was hard and sat high on my chest. And I wouldn't let my husband even touch my breasts. But now, thanks to Dr. DeBro, my breasts are symmetrical, perky, and I am now happy to have the intimacy that I've never had with my husband. I hope I never have to see a bottle of boob glue again.
What's your favorite, Carlos? Oh, mommy's car, of course, huh?
It's been a journey of accidents. It's been a journey of pain. I've been through so much physically. Now it's like a new life for me. I look better. I feel better. It's like a new beginning.
Like this. I can't wait to see Sammy.
I just got to pinch his cheeks.
Lebanese Ricky Martin.
I have known Sammy since 1993. I've been there for every nose, and it has been a very difficult journey for him. I hope this one will be the last one. So has it changed his personality any? I mean, he must be so excited. I'm ready to get back on the stage.
Cockier than ever. Oh, sorry. So his confidence is back.
Yes. Well, cheers. I'm so happy.
After my accident, I pretty much isolated myself because I wasn't comfortable with the way I look. So I'm super excited to see friends that I haven't seen for a while. So let's get the party started.
All right, the champ.
my God, to see him so excited, it just made all of us so happy. It's sheer confidence.
And he can breathe now. I can hear his voice sound clear.
Thank you for being part of it all. I love you.
You're my brother. You're my brother.
I know. Before my surgery, my nose had no structure and it had no bridge. I was very self-conscious and I found it very difficult to breathe. But now, thanks to Dr. Nassif, my nose is straight, it's bigger, it fits my face, I can breathe better, and watch out world, the old Sammy is back and it's just the beginning. I'm ready to party!
Tonight, it's all about the butts.
My butt is making me flip out.
I moved to Butts County, Georgia, B-U-T-T-S County.
Cherry and half my Sunday would definitely be getting a bigger booty. I thought I'd be a trophy wife by now, so obviously boobs are not where it's at. It's clearly in the booty.
I had no idea that the key to finding a husband was to get a bigger butt. Things that make you go,
I wanted the right butt, not the wrong butt.
Let's take the implant out. That's like delivering a baby. Wow. Oh my God, look at that. Oh, that is worse than I thought. Jabrina and Sammy both have buttock implants, but with two very different outcomes.
So basically you got a facelift?
It became a nightmare. My neck started becoming distorted. To me, it looks like dog doo-doo.
This isn't easy.
My name is Sammy Sprinkles, and the cherry on top of my Sunday would definitely be getting a bigger booty. It's no secret I'm addicted to plastic surgery. I don't want to look like anything is real on me. I thought I'd be a trophy wife by now, so obviously boobs are not where it's at anymore. It's clearly in the booty. I've always loved Anna Nicole Smith for as long as I can remember, and she's just such a sex icon to me. I wanted to follow Anna Nicole Smith's footsteps and find a rich husband. I used to be really overweight. I was 230 pounds 4 years ago. I was like, that's it. I'm not doing this anymore. I had a weight loss surgery. I lost like up to 70 pounds. But I was so proud of myself and I looked so good and I was ready for my boobies. I must increase my bust. I was so excited to get my first boobs. I wanted as big as I could go, as fake as they could look. Always wanted to be that 90s porn star. I got crazy after my boobs. It became like I couldn't wait for the next thing and I just had to figure out how I was gonna get it. So within a year, I had 5 surgeries. Tummy tuck and arm tuck, second boob job with an internal bra, lip implant, eyebrow revision, and a nose job. I don't want designer stuff. I don't want a nice house. All I want is to be hot. I want the...
Why? You gonna dump me tomorrow anyway? Look forward to you,
So, let me tell your mama, let me tell your daddy, let's tell the whole damn world it's Cincinnati, so we tell your mama.
No game?
No, I was trying to do free agency, but I don't have no money. So the only thing I gotta do is the draft right. 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
I know it's 1,000 when people smoke a cigarette, but who got one?
Huh?
I said, I know you said everyone's smoking a cigarette, but who has a cigarette? So want to get a cigarette? Ain't no more hand none, so I asked who.
Stand out there.
Huh?
Down there.
Alright, damn. I was taking pictures with mom anyway.
Huh?
I was taking pictures with mom, I need to later.
Oh, stay
I'm
out
looking for the
there.
ashtray. Shut your ass up.
90 people out there. It's a cigarette. It's an ashtray out there, nigga. If you sit right, I'm gonna smoke somebody. Come on.
You say you got to smoke for mine. You don't smoke shit. You gonna shut your stinking ass up before you go. You gonna shut your stinking ass up and play your game? No. Baby smell like butt.
Whoa. What's going on?
There you go!
Don't wanna play me, no conversation, ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking, no hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'ma go out one foot is set, boy, to this make the left. On a road to the bed until we all got them baguettes. Yeah, the footsteps coming, cause we coming for the jet.
Terrible.
What? 9-12.
You got a spaz on there.
Way too advanced to be playing whatever. They're on attack when I tackle like damager. They react to play back on the camera. High boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Release, I'm a piece of my animal. Keep the competition up like a hammer. Know the game, I'm rolling the manual. I do what you do on the annual. And the key that we sit you in. Y'all all with the handle. Battlefield, this is my world. I remember when they always go with the action.
No projection that I'll be trading one big problem for another even bigger problem.
As Malcolm Jenkins was retreating with coverage.
That time, the Eagles showed blitz, and now Manning, he didn't panic. His initial route wasn't there. He was just a little bit late. Golden Tate, you kind of had the feeling Golden Tate hadn't been heard from yet. Manning, just a little late coming back to him right there. And
just a fingertip by Jenkins.
Good play there by Jenkins.
Malcolm Jenkins' 100th consecutive start tonight.
3rd and goal. And if you're the Eagles, just drop back and play zone, force Manning to throw it underneath, and you only give up a field goal try.
Eli wants more than 3. Incomplete. And as he was looking for Sterling Shepard, Jalen Mills was locked on him.
That's a good play by Mills. Eli wasn't going to check it down. He got a little greedy. It's about time an Eagles defensive back make a play on a deep ball. Good play there by Mills. You know, I think it's more technique. Mills and Darby, they've been decent players, but their technique has been poor throughout this entire season.
So on comes Grosas, 10 of 14 on the year, 34-yarder. And they push it back to a touchdown margin here on Monday Night Football.
Experian Boost raised my credit score by 12 points instantly, which is insane.
So I raised my score by 21 points instantly. Literally as soon as I pressed the button.
Boost your credit scores instantly, free, only at Experian.com/boost.
Start your next chapter with a legend. Give her an engagement ring. Our love is legendary. Our love is a diamond. The Marilyn Monroe collection of fine jewelry. Exclusively at Zales. The diamonds are a girl's best friend store.
Hey, give him my eyes. Give him my hair. He's beautiful.
The holidays are here, and like presents under the tree, we're stacking up the savings at Orton Mazda Rockville. With up to $5,000 off 2019 Mazda 3, up to $5,000 off 2019 Mazda CX-5, and up to $7,000 off Mazda CX-9. So put a new sleigh in your driveway. And from all of us at Orton Mazda Rockville, happy holidays. On Rockville Pike and online at OrtonMazdaRockville.com.
Slept through Black Friday and Cyber Monday? Well, the Casper sale is still going on. Get 10% off the award-winning mattress. The one that over 50,000 people gave a perfect 5-star rating. Hey, we know what it's like to hit snooze. But just wait until you get the best sleep of your life. Try Casper for 100 nights, risk-free, with free shipping and returns. Visit Casper.com today.
This flu season, fight the flu with the facts. An annual vaccination is the best defense against the flu. You can't get the flu from the flu shot. Even healthy people can get the flu. Everyone needs the flu vaccine, especially those more likely to experience serious flu complications, like young kids, pregnant women, seniors, and people with chronic health conditions. Protect yourself and the people you love. Get your flu shot today. This message brought to you by the District of Columbia Department of Health.
The 233rd regular season start for Eli Manning. The unexpected return. And all of a sudden, his Giants, who have been on this 8-game losing streak, and a loss would tie him for the longest losing streak in franchise history, they lead 10-3 on the road. Both teams had goal-to-go situations, and they had to settle for field goals. Here's Boston Scott from the goal line on a return for Philly, as he's out to the 26.
Most of you tuned in tonight seeing if Eli Manning can turn back the hands of time and have one more shining moment where the answer, really simple, is yes. Because he's a veteran quarterback. He understands how to get the ball out of his hands quickly, and the game plan has been really good. 1-2, ball out, and his playmakers are making plays. So the old veteran Eli Manning has the Giants believing that they can come into the link and get a win tonight.
And there he is with 110 yards and the touchdown.
And dare I say, the Giants have more life tonight than the Eagles, Tess.
Last thing you'd want to hear if you're an Eagles fan with playoff hopes still there. Here's Sanders. Remember, they're depleted at receiver are the Eagles. Lisa, what can you tell us?
Yeah, well, Eagles wide receiver Alshon Jeffrey still back in the locker room. This is the play
where he got hurt earlier in the quarter. I'm being told he's being evaluated for a foot injury, questionable to return, Tess.
All right, thank you, Lisa. Speaking of injuries, Susie and the guys are coming up with the Genesis halftime. And Adam Schefter is going to tell us what's going on with Lamar Jackson. We understand he's limited with a quad injury. Also, the NFL investigation with the incident involving the Patriots video crew and some word on Mahomes. So Adam Schefter with a very newsy Genesis halftime will be coming your way. Here's 2nd and 9. Wentz pressured, gets away from Tomlinson. Love finally tracks him down. It was 4 yards there for Carson Wentz.
Well, there's nobody open. It's a good job by Wentz of seeing it. You know, the Eagles try to max protect it up and take a shot deep. Nobody's there, so Wentz tried to create a little something there. Nice tackle there. 24 Love. He's taking Jabril Peppers' place, a rookie.
Nice first NFL start last week against Green Bay and played pretty well.
You know, the Eagles only have 2 wide receivers now that Jeffrey's gone. So if I'm the Giants, I'm taking 86 Ertz away and make someone else beat this.
3rd down and 5. Ball is batted, as is Wentz. That was Dexter Lawrence getting in the way as Dalvin Tomlinson was coming down hard on Carson Wentz. And at the end of that play, Lane Johnson is struggling to get up, and he's going to stay down. And he looks like he's in a lot of pain. Starting right tackle for the Eagles. Oh, and he was engaged with Golden when Tomlinson and Wentz and all that body weight came down on his leg. We'll take a quick break.
We fed beef lovers a Whopper with no beef.
You can't imitate beef. It just tastes better.
Turns out these beef lovers love plants too.
That's Impossible Whopper?
Oh, yeah. Cool. Try the Impossible Whopper with a patty made from plants. 100% Whopper.
Awesome. I got my friend if I want it.
Yeah, this
I'm playing the game, babe. They is rushing. And I ain't got no ammo. Fuck out of here, bitch. Oh my god. This gun is butt.
I'm so happy, man. My motherfucking booty is down. My motherfucking shit. Oh, I need to get the damn
So, man.
I said, dude, that fucked my game up. Man, got the game be on and shit. I don't hear game on there.
Second and 11. Play action. And a quick strike, and he goes to the reliable Zach Ertz.
You know, Michael Thomas was covering Zach Ertz one-on-one. When I see that matchup, I'm going to Zach Ertz every time. I'm not understanding why the Giants don't realize Alshon Jeffrey is out. They only have 2 wide receivers. They're going to feed Zach Ertz. Cover him. Double team if you have to. Make someone else beat you.
2-minute warning has arrived. The Giants up on the Eagles here on the road on Monday Night Football.
Did you plant a bomb in Centennial Park?
You've ruined this man's life.
You ready to start fighting back? Richard Jewell, a Clint Eastwood film, radar.
This is Apple Card, a new kind of credit card. Created by Apple, not a bank. With a better way to track where you spend. A new level of privacy and security. Daily cash you get back every day. And no fees, not even hidden ones. Oh, and if you happen to be somewhere that doesn't accept Apple Pay yet, there's this. Nice.
You can run a marathon. Write a manuscript.
Oh God, I hate when you playing games. When you talking to people, they got shit in their ear. I love you.
I can't hear you, baby. What you saying? Babe, what you saying?
I bet complete ass, but enjoy your game.
Stop being mean.
No, I was saying, I was yelling, I was talking to you, but I forgot you had a voice so you couldn't hear.
Yeah.
So I just yelled, I love you, just to me.
I love you.
I'm just messing with you.
Thank you. This big dumbass snake. Why won't this big ass thing die?
up and up this magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, they like lights, camera, action. Living in a dream, now my music they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, tried to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Feel like I ain't eating weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, you're right. For my brothers, no lie. All you can die, never wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side, yeah, we in it for life. Now it's magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it?
Yeah, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for one, I'ma make it happen. You about to laugh. I put that on my face. Taking that face.
I'ma treat you how you treat me. Do you like how it tastes? Shawty, use it. Can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems to be worried. I'm straight. Me and Craig.
You gotta play a game?
No, yeah, I just get on my line, Slim, if you want to, yeah. Fuck.
Use a whore.
Yeah, I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with no else. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still find me YSL. I could get it by myself. 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 I'ma get it by myself. Feel like Ginger from Casino. Aces up my sleeve though. Right before I leave, that's that like I'm Nino. I'm part Italian, blend that on Gino. Smells like the medallion, the skin on cappuccino. I don't kiss and tell, keep your distance from myself. And a genie with the snails in a 5-star hotel.
No!
Eli Manning, 55-yard touchdown.
You know, they say at this point in the season, you are who you are. And if you look at the Eagles defense, that is a true statement. Their secondary, as we're seeing if Slayton gets in there, John Perry says touchdown. But the Eagles secondary, this is almost a repeat of last week. Deep balls down the sideline, and they continue to give them up.
They're falling prey to the old man circuit. Ryan Fitzpatrick tore him up for 365 and 3 last week. And right now, Eli Manning has 179 yards and 2 touchdowns. Welcome back, Eli.
Let's look at McLeod.
Biggest
Yeah, I just ran a check up on myself. Some days I check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people in my hell. Lost a lot, but I came out with no else. Thank the Lord for my people in my hell. And I'm fine as hell from my head up to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. These niggas, I could get it by myself. I could get it by myself. These niggas, I could get it by myself. I'ma get it by myself, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready?
Done, weak as shit.
You can make resolutions to improve your style. treat yourself better. And be smarter with your finances. Or make one that accomplishes them all. During the Genesis year-end sales event, lease the G70 with 0 down, 0 first month's payment, and 0 security deposit.
Genesis, the official luxury vehicle of the NFL, proudly presents the Genesis Halftime.
Welcome to the Genesis Halftime. Eli Manning was so excited to be back in action, and it truly looks like he's having fun. Here with Adam Schefter, I'm Susan Colbert. Adam, let's get to some news, because the NFL is investigating a Patriots video crew that was in the Bengals press box yesterday in their game against the Browns.
Well, Susie, moments ago, the New England Patriots released a statement in which they said that a production crew independent from the football operations did unknowingly violate league policy by taping the Bengals sideline. The Patriots have turned over the tape. The Bengals have turned over the tape to the NFL. They are looking at it at this point in time. The Patriots emphasized that this was an independent firm unrelated to the football operations department, but they were caught again, and they admitted that they accept no responsibility for the action of the production crew.
Patriots at the Bengals next week. So also on Sunday, the Chiefs and the Ravens clinch playoff spots, but maybe at a cost to their quarterbacks.
No question about it. We start with Lamar Jackson. He suffered a quad injury in the victory over the Buffalo Bills in a short time ago. John Harbaugh, the Ravens coach, said Lamar Jackson is day-to-day with the quad injury. Keep in mind, the Ravens have a short week with the game Thursday night against the New York Jets. As for Patrick Mahomes, bruised his hand yesterday, came down hard. Noticed that he was rubbing it afterwards. Andy Reid said today the x-rays were negative and that he should be able to play Sunday against the Denver Broncos, despite the fact that he's not fully healthy. And the Pittsburgh Steelers look like they'll be getting back a pair of stars for Sunday night's Buffalo Bills game. Juju Smith-Schuster, who missed the last 3 games with a knee injury, is eyeing a return, as is James Conner, who missed time with a shoulder injury. That would be a big boost to the Pittsburgh Steelers team making a playoff push, Susie.
Critical Week 15 games ahead for all 3 teams. But first, the ultimate Week 14 review. The Rams capped off a wild Sunday with a dominating win against the Seahawks. Catch the best of the rest with Boomer and TJ's fastest 3 minutes next.
You're watching the Genesis Halftime.
For years, I worked in construction. Driving around, I'd see homes that I'd built that put a roof over my own family's heads. Then, after a simple procedure for back pain, the surgery left me paralyzed. I wasn't the type to sue, but I was unable to work, and we didn't want this to happen to anyone else. So my wife called Shakur, Federico, and State.
Unsure if you should take legal action? We'll work to get the justice you deserve, because when things go wrong, we fight to make it right.
Will they find it? Or won't they?
Oh no. Like I said, I'm no.
Enamorándonos, the live show dedicated 100% to love. Weeknights on Lima.
This holiday season, visit your Acura dealer today for attractive offers on the Acura ILX. Don't miss this event going on now. And now, for the fun stuff. The Acura Season Performance event. Hurry in.
Welcome back to the Genesis Halftime.
In this critical battle for the Eagles playoff hopes, they trailed the Giants 17-3. Eli Manning, for the last time he had 2 touchdowns in the first half, was exactly 1 year ago tonight. As we put the stamp on Week 14, a look back at all of Sunday's action. Here's Stu.
All right, Susie, nice being with you. Chris Furman, Tom Jackson, Eagles trying to get back in first place. Hey, look, either there or Dallas, Tommy could be 7-9. I'm okay with the division winner. 7-9. I'll take a playoff game.
Yeah, I don't know, but I still want the division to have some importance, winning your division.
Look, Seattle was 7-9-1. We had the Beastquake game. It was one of the best games ever. If you're 12-4 and you can't go in and beat a 7-9 team, you're not going to win. Here are two teams on the fastest three that just might. What a game this one. Bring your abacus to New Orleans. Jimmy Garoppolo, San Francisco. Deebo Samuel, Emmanuel Sanders. Tricky Niners. Colonel Mostert in the conservatory with the lead pipe. But here comes Drew Brees. 21 yards to Michael Thomas. Saints scoring. But with seconds left, Robbie Solid goal good. 48-46. Niners win. 94 points. 9 touchdown passes thrown. The Niners 11-2. 517 wins between these two coaches. Bill Belichick and Andy Reid, second most all time. In a meeting, only Shula and Landry Moore. Travis Kelce directs snap. Chiefs leading in Foxborough 17-7. Kansas City defense coming up big late time.
Chiefs pass defense especially improving every week.
Andy Reid and the Chiefs win in Foxborough. They're 9-4. The Patriots 10-3. How windy was it in Buffalo? Ooh, this one. I love this. Tre'Davious picked up. Ooh, that's the scouting report for Baltimore. Well, you can't scout this. Lamar Jackson, Nick Boyle, Ravens have won 9 in a row, 24-17 at Buffalo. Duck Dynasty. Pittsburgh fans traveling to the Big Toaster in Arizona. Devlin Hodges, Dante Johnson. Steelers are 8-5. They win 23-17. Tennessee, they've won 4 in a row. The second to last game ever in the Black Hole. Derrick Henry, look out.
Guys not rushing to stick their head in on Derrick Henry, boom.
4 in a row. Titans, they're 8-5. And Houston had a head scratcher. Look at this, the pass to QT fumble. Jeremiah Tachu, Denver. Over to Kareem Jackson. Is he cousin? 6 coverage. My goodness, what a family tree. Broncos shot Houston in Houston, 38-24. Tied for the lead.
Now stop showing off. Stop showing off.
Robert Tomlin touchdown pass. 10-3 big lead over Washington. Minnesota stays one game back with defense. The captain of Daniel Hunter. 3 sacks of David Ball Lions. 5 sacks overall. Vikings win 20-7. They're 9-4. Week 16, they have a packed meet on Monday Night Football. Cleveland staying mathematically alive. Baker Mayfield against Cincinnati. 7-yard run to the pylon. Browns win 27-19. Matt Ryan, Atlanta, going to be the 10th player to throw for 50,000 yards. Olamide Zaccheaus, say that 5 times fast. 93-yard touchdown. Falcons over Carolina, 40-20. One of the best shows in football every week. Jameis Winston, he late against the Colts. It's Rashad Perriman for the win.
Fun for everybody involved when Jameis is playing.
456, 4 touchdowns, a pick 6. Everybody's happy. Phillip Rivers and the Chargers, they finally had a laugher in Jacksonville. Austin Eckler, 84 yards. Touchdown. Chargers roll the Jags 45-10. And then last week, Jason Sanders Dolphins caught a touchdown. This week at the Jets, not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, but 7 field goals. The record is 8. But the field goal that mattered was Sam Slim Pickens. Jets win at the end 22-21 over Miami. We do this every week. NFL Primetime. It's been a gas. We're on ESPN Plus. Join us Sundays and then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Okay, Boom. Tonight, after the game, stick around for SportsCenter with Scott Van Pelt for full in-depth post-game reaction. And how about Eli Manning's performance tonight? 2 touchdowns to the rookie, Darius Slayton. We'll see if the Eagles are able to rally in the second half.
Genesis, the official luxury vehicle of the NFL, thanks you for watching the Genesis Halftime.
I think when we look at the numbers, it clearly shows that one... Excuse me a minute. Sorry about that. So as I was saying, the numbers clearly... So anyway, now if we...
My late day routine?
I don't know what he's talking about. We never had that conversation. Back to the... killing me, Neil. Absolutely killing me.
Toyotathon is on. Time to get a great deal on Corolla hatchback, RAV4, Tundra, and more.
Ooh, honey, look.
Is anybody seeing this?
Wow.
Anybody?
Right now, get an off-road ready 4Runner with $1,250 cash back. Or pick a Highlander with low 1.9% APR financing or up to $3,000 cash back.
Toyotathon is on. Come in today.
Toyota, let's go places.
It's just a quarter, right? But what if you saved that quarter every time you bought coffee for a month? What about a year? 10 years? What if Acorns invested it all in the market where it can grow through the power of compound returns? Then it's not just a quarter, is it?
Hi guys, I'm Melissa Gorga, and this holiday season you need to give yourself a gift, like the FabFitFun Winter Box. I love how FabFitFun lets you choose some of your products, like this goat milk moisturizing cream from Kate Somerville. I also got this gorgeous palette from Beauty Bakery. Drybar is one of my favorite brands. This box is over $200 worth of full-size products, all for only $49.99.
Use code WINTERTIME to get $10 off your first box. Go to FabFitFun.com.
Less than $2.
I want these Bluetooth headphones for $20.
You must for less than $30. And shipping is always free.
I want to get drunk.
And see how much you can save.
Are you ready for some football?
You know, I'm not gonna go there, but I'm very disappointed. But I'm not even gonna go there. But I'm not gonna go there tonight. So right there, make me don't want you to go there. You gotta be focused. Even when you get this good dick, you gotta be focused. I'm not gonna lie.
Giants have a 17-3 lead.
They ain't going nowhere like you didn't see nobody.
Touchdown pass.
Damn, look at how you're gonna wait. That's tight.
And a third 13, and the Giants offense tonight with Eli leading the deal with 226 yards, no turnovers, no sacks allowed. How is Eli doing this as you look at Kate Jewelers' extraordinary moments?
Well, Eli's kind of turning back the hands of time, and he's showing everyone that the veteran quarterback still has it. One of the great characteristics that he has, ball comes out of his hands quick. He understands where to go with the football. The Eagles are playing offense to give him a lot of space. Then he can lift the safety off and deliver perfect over-the-shoulder throws. And then, poor defense by the Eagles, they still have to make the throw. And Eli still throws one of the best balls. So just the overall execution by man, how he's playing. He's got him in the right place. Even when he's missed, he's put him in situations where they play.
Shit, that's Miles. Damn, nigga. What you talking about? Fuck you, man, with you.
Downfield after starting the season and then being benched. They were 0-2. He was benched in favor of the rookie Daniel Jones. Pat Shermer, the head coach, said, my gut told me it was time, but we trusted Daniel, but Eli handled it like such a pro, and now the ultimate pro showing what he's been about here tonight. Lisa.
Yeah, Tess, well, Pat Shermer told us yesterday that he did not think that Eli Manning was going to be rusty tonight. So far, he's been right. He says that Eli and the offense, they've had success because they stayed aggressive. Obviously, he said Darius Slayton has had a big night, but he did say he wanted to see the offense run the ball a little bit more. As for Philadelphia, I was walking up the field with Doug Peterson, hearing the boos. He said, right now, we've got to pick our heads up. It's like a confidence thing right now. We've got to get back in this. It's not over.
About to see that.
I don't want to say the fact for real.
The eyes green. That is
back. I got pounds against Eagles.
You still got what's name?
I got pounds.
You
still got
on 2 plays. Scramble and a broken play.
That was not, right?
30-yarder, but they're just struggling in every way.
Well, forward. Somebody going to get some pressure on Eli Manning. I got it. If the ball's coming out quick, keep pressure Cox. Sweat. Graham.
You gotta give me 50.
No Derek Barnett tonight.
All right, somebody can't tell you to do it now. Nah, I get you wins. I don't have it.
It's not what the coach talking about. Our best players have to play better.
I'm not playing that some pride, too, with it all on the line in front of you after you've been stumbling around this season. There, Brandon Graham comes up with the tackle. Third down for the Giants.
That's a nice job by Graham. His job is to come down and flatten. And there's a giant coach in the press box watching him, and they'll come back with the bootleg in a couple plays, maybe in the next series. But this is a big third down for the Eagles. Where's your prize? Do you want the NFC East or do you not? You have to make a stop early on and get some momentum back on your side.
Third down and 10. Four-man rush. Manning being chased down and taken down by Vinny Curry. That's the first sack of the night for Philadelphia.
It's all shaky.
Here's Vinny Curry at the top of the screen. This is a really poor job by 82 Smith. There comes Solder. You have a defensive end double team. You assign two guys to it. You expect to get him blocked. That's a really poor job there by those two guys.
Dixon with his heels on his own goal line.
Here, dog.
As he drives this ball to the...
Think somebody don't find your track. Think this. How about just don't ever think
sideline? And the Eagles will start with good field position here in the second half after a miserable first half from Carson Wentz and the Eagles.
Well, let's just take a look at Carson Wentz. What he's done good and what he's done bad. We've seen him extend plays, move around. Then you see Ertz was sure he went deep. That was a nice play. But when we talked about it missing open guys,
I couldn't hear you.
He's got two guys wide open. Carson, let it go, buddy. Let it go. You got two guys open. Don't let it go. And then you have to scramble. There's a classic case of your best players being inconsistent, mainly the quarterback.
Remember, they're limited with what they have at options.
I grew up with them like I used to hang with. They got two older brothers. Them the ones I used to hang with. One in jail for murder, so he's like forever. Just go to jail, brothers and shit. That's my mother.
This type of Josh Perkins, who's the number 3 tight end.
It's like 15 of them. But they all got the same mother father. It's just one big family. They all.
Lisa.
It's like a record. But
Tess, remember I told you that Doug Peterson said that his team lacked confidence in that first half. He said he thinks part of it was because of the injury to Alshon Jeffrey and Lane Johnson. They both went out in the first half. They were questionable to return to then. They have both now been downgraded to out.
So they're with J.J. Arcega-Whiteside and Greg Ward as their receivers right now. 9 months ago, Ward was playing for the San Antonio Commanders in the now defunct AAF.
Maybe you might make sense.
Drafted. And Michael Sanders is chopped down by Janoris Jenkins.
That's a good one-on-one tackle there by the guy they call Jackrabbit. Because Miles Sanders, we've seen what he can do in space, but just a really good tackle there. Not giving them the outside. That's what you got to do to those shifty guys.
She want to ask you something. She keeps saying she don't think you like her.
Good job there, Mike.
He had an interesting conversation with their coach this week because he was causing a stir, complaining last week about not being matched up against the opposing team's best receiver.
Well, that's what you want to do when you're the best. You think you're the best, you want to match up with the best.
Third down and 9. Pressure up the middle. Wentz able to get it, but it's incomplete as he was looking for Zach Ertz. And they take that field position and they do nothing with it.
Yeah, but
their fourth straight 3-and-out. Four straight 3-and-outs for Philly.
It's the same thing. If you're going to make that throw, he had a couple of guys open. He chose Ertz, but just not a really good throw there.
All of a sudden, whether it's the Eagles' lack of...
Welcome to my house.
Finally stepping up. New York is seeing the defense they want. And of course, they did.
What child?
Now starting quarterback. The guy who has...
What child?
Using my Old Spice moisturized with shea butter body wash.
All I wanted was to use a body wash.
All I wanted was to have a body wash.
You need anything else? I got socks. What size shoe you wear?
Problems. Nobody likes problems. At IBM, problems actually inspire us to fix things.
to change things, to push the world forward. Which is why so many people who dare to take on problems work with IBM.
That's how a home and auto bundle is made.
Welcome to my house. He just blew like that here. We don't want them to see it.
Did any of you hear the
I don't want them to see
I
it.
like that. Just something to come out.
To see, wait, I'm sorry, but don't kids see enough violence as it is? They see violence.
Maybe we turn the word bundle into a character, like Mr. Bundle.
Cover the bundle to you. Shut your drunk ass up, dog. Shut your drunk ass, man.
My coaches on the TV growing up, I'll never forget the lessons that they taught me. Staying humble and being patient, learning how to be a teammate. Those things helped me in the classroom, also helped me in life. Field to put 60, what they're doing is awesome. By helping kids when they're younger, get out and play, be healthier, and help them have a better life than growing up. I'm not good, and I play for few up to play 60.
Are you ready for a Monday night in the Big East?
They come up with names.
Are Drew Brees and the Saints ready to keep marching into the playoffs? Are Jacoby Brissett and the Colts ready to stampede back into contention?
I love games like this.
Are you ready?
What do you say we open up that book of Eli one more time? Remember, he's got a career record of 116 and 116. So dead even as 3 Hall of Fame quarterbacks at or below 500. You got Blanda, Sonny Jurgensen, and Broadway Joe. Those are the 3 quarterbacks at or below. Blanda was 55, 55, and 1. Namath was 62, 63, and 4. A lot of people talk about Eli. Do you think of him as a Hall of Famer? Folks, listen, he's going to make the Hall of Fame. Yeah. He's going to make the Hall of Fame. He's a 2-time Super Bowl MVP. He's got the top 10 ranking and all the big stats. It's just a strange career when you measure it up against other things as Barkley able to find something and still get that leg drive ahead for another first down, because here's a guy who's a 2-time Super Bowl MVP, and he really had these 2 amazing postseason runs. He went 8-0 in the playoffs, had the 15 touchdown passes. The other 4 times in the postseason, 3 touchdowns framed against 7 interceptions, and the NFL's active leader in interceptions as well.
Well, I agree with you. I think he's going to be a Hall of Famer. I've gone back and forth. I'm now on the Hall of Fame side. May not get in first ballot, but with his playoff run, when he got in the playoffs and how he played, and the 2 Super Bowl MVPs, Eli Manning will get in the Hall of Fame.
I think it's a type of career that's different than what you typically size up, but to me, absolute Hall of Famer.
Well, also you have to look at the record. Right now, he's 116 and 116.
But you got the moments one, right?
Yeah, exactly.
You got the 2 Super Bowls. You got Super Bowl 42. With, of course, the memorable David Tyree helmet catch. You took it down 17-14 against the Patriots, and 46 against the Patriots. Manning hand catch, and they win that one 21-17. You got the 2 magical moments on top of the longevity and the stats and everything you know him to be.
But there are those that'll say, well, what else did you do? That's why the debate will even happen.
2nd and 7. Saquon Barkley. Saquon was glowing over Eli being back. He loves the future. He's bullish on Daniel Jones and really sincerely where he feels the franchise will be soon enough. But he was so excited for Eli to get this again.
Well, I think he's like every Giants fan around America tonight. They want to see if Eli Manning can do it one more time. But specifically from a game plan standpoint, Saquon knows that Eli can make the right checks to get him in the right running play. So I think that's why he was happy. Daniel Jones was struggling with that just a little bit.
So 3rd down here as Barkley splits out wide. Remember, Slayton's been the big guy on 3rd down. He has 2 3rd-down receptions tonight. Big touchdowns from Slayton. 3rd and 4. In-cutting route is incomplete as he was looking to find Golden Tate, who's playing against his former team. He played here at the end of last season in Philly, and Tate doesn't have a catch tonight.
That was a good play by Malcolm Jenkins, though. Jenkins in off coverage, understanding that Tate is not going to run by you, so you can sit on the route. Tate's not a speed guy. And Jenkins, playing safety for the Eagles, was a corner back in college, still showing those cornerback skills.
Riley Dixon skies this away. Greg Ward comes up, spins as he fields it near the 20-yard line. 8-yard return for Ward. and the Eagles find a spark here.
Oh,
Yes.
and it's on rollback.
So cool. She's gonna love this. Soundbar.
So she can watch her cartoons in surround sound.
And football.
And football.
So what's the deal with the app?
So the safer you drive, the more money you save.
Well, bad news, State Farm, because Aaron doesn't know how to play it safe.
That's enough. Don't mess with my discount.
This broadcast is copyrighted by NFL Productions for the private use of our audience. Every use of this.
Shut up for a second. Her fucking stomach is like shit. Done this bitch ass shit. Nah, you alright. If you want to shut them up, you do whatever the fuck you want. But the more you be around them, you're gonna trust me. Babe, you don't want to owe nobody no explanation for nothing. You not wanna. You not. This is your house. You don't owe nobody shit. What the fuck was I about to do?
I don't know. I'm trying to watch the draft again.
Okay. Ah!
I can't think of one where probably wear 6 and women. I wear 6 and boys.
Your mom be little as shit, boy.
Yeah, I mean, super little. But how come I can wear yours?
But mine's not kids. Mine's is, mine's, she's like a 6 in women's. Mine's a 6.5 in kids. That's different. It's like a 7 or 8 or something like that.
Bears are now on the clock.
That's why. You might just have to get me a pair of shoes.
I don't even know what I need, but a size alignment. That's crazy. You know, like when your team is stacked and you only know who to draft. My offensive line, all these youngins, so I ain't tripping off that.
I want to find something fun to play.
I need to know. I can go for another linebacker. A linebacker or defensive tackle. Me too, bro. Oh, damn.
The Texans are now on the clock. The Chargers are now on the clock. The Rams are now on the clock.
Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in the sad area. Yeah, flex mode, this ain't Southwest, this is Jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off, cause the iPhone don't got a jet.